Hello YouTube and welcome to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. And today we are playing with our February 2022 paper pumpkin. This was what you could have made, which I didn't make. And the reason why I did make one card. Yesterday in my Wonderland here, we made this gorgeous little gift bag. It is using a 12 by 12 piece of DSP, not cardstock. And you know I have been working on, if you've seen my other one, bookmarks for my grandsons for Sandhill Elementary here in Belfair, Washington. And these are some of them. I think they came out so cute. And I have made some more using all scraps from my scrap box. Oh, and here's the little gorilla. Some I put strings on, the others I haven't done. I might do them. I did these just using, like I said, scraps and bits and pieces that I keep. So today we're doing more bookmarks. I've got 3 different ones to show you. So let's move the whiteboard and we're going to get on with the first one, which is, there's my Stampin' Pierce mat. This is my first bookmark for today. Let's bring that camera down. And there's nothing on the back of this one, just I am using dandelion, not dandelion, why did I say that? Dragonfly Garden. So let's see, I had everything ready to show you what I used. Where is my pieces? Oh, okay, well, guess I'm just gonna, I can't believe they're lost. Ah, okay, so scratch that. Anyways, I stamped the dragonfly, which I can't even find my dragonfly stamp. I know it's mounted on a block. Oh, this is frustrating. Maybe I just have too much going on. Oh, look at, it's right next to me. Okay, so how I did my dragonfly is I took soft succulent, but it didn't really show up. So we are going to use Evening Evergreen would be really pretty, but that's not one of the coordinating colors, and I'm trying to stay excuse me, with the coordinating colors. So let's try it in Rich Razzleberry on the soft suede. And I might just punch these out and use them instead and just put them right over the top here. Let's see. So this is an envelope piece that I cut. Let's see what my dragonfly looks like. Oh my gosh, I missed his tail, so we're going to have to do him one more time. And I'll give you the measurements. These were just scrap pieces left over. So let's not close up the Rich Razzleberry. We'll be using it. Set that one aside. Bring in our dragonfly punch here. I'm going to lift the camera up. That's a little too close. I can't even get my supplies in. Let's see. Yeah, be careful. Rich Raspberry is very, very inky, so we're going to give that a second to dry. And we can use that piece to stamp on. And little hand sanitizer works really well. It's the #1 go-to supply for my desk to get the ink off. Okay, so we are going to bring in my little glue bottle. Put some glue now on this one, and I bet this is going to just make it pop better. And just glue that right on top of the other one. Oh, definitely. And it gives it that little bit of dimension too. So there's one bookmark. Now I'm going to set that in my bookmark bin. I'm not trying to be really elaborate with these, as these are going to elementary school children. They won't last long. I have no delusions about that. So our next one, let's go. We have a sponge dauber in Rich Razzleberry. This is my next bookmark. And I really liked the saying, and the saying was from a Celebration item. Hopefully you got it. Special Moments. It has such wonderful sayings, and this is the first time I've gotten a chance to use it due to the fact that I have been recovering from back surgery. So I need a little block to switch it to. It says, it's okay to feel the feels. And that is something that some children, you know, are afraid to, but it's okay to feel those. So I wanted to show you this little piece, and I do keep my scraps. Let's see. Maybe we'll use the dual oval punch. Okay, let's bring that in. See this down here? You have all this down here. That's what we're using. That was a piece from the Gorillas, by the way, that I did this piece on. But we are going to use what came in our kit, and I'm going to stamp that right there in Rich Razzleberry. And I'm going to clean it off because now I'm going to remount my other sentiment. That's for our next 3 bookmarks, which I'm doing. I will show you. Okay, so I'm going to wave this in the air a little bit off camera. And then I'm bringing in my dual oval punch and punching that out. Little pieces go everywhere. I'm trying to get it out. And I'm going to save this. There's still few little pieces. And for things like this, I think that looks so much better. Okay, we might have to, no, this one's going to stay just like that. It's our sample. So what do we have here? Well, we have a piece of Blackberry Bliss. We have a piece of an envelope. And let's see, I can tell you the measurements. This is a shorter piece. I know this piece was 6, but I was using pieces that I had from yesterday. This is 4.5 by, I hate doing 8s and 16ths. 1.5 plus 1/8 basically is the soft suede part of the envelope. The Blackberry Bliss piece is 5 1/8 of an inch. So next, if you will, I don't have them with me. This was paper, 12 by 12 scrapbook paper that was being thrown out that a girlfriend gave me, and I used it to make my bag template from yesterday. So there was a little bit left over, so I punched these, and I'm like, okay, we're going to use them. I'm not going to let them go to waste. And they have this, they look like a wood grain. So we are just dotting a little bit of glue on this sprig, which is the Boughs and Blossoms punch. Love this. This was a must-have. I even bought the stamp set. Haven't had a chance to play with it yet. I have ideas in my head, but right now this is priority number 1 for me, is to get these bookmarks done and delivered to the school. Now this, you will notice, is another one of our lovely punches. It is the Sprig Punch. And this, again, is from an envelope in the Safari Celebration that I cut up and I punched. And it gives us this great big pop of beautiful color in Bumblebee. So we are going to, let's see. Ta-da! There we go. Now, you'll wonder, that color is not in the kit. No, it isn't. I think this was Wisteria Wonder of ours, but this was a scrap piece I had in my scrap bin, so I punched it. I'm taking our Rich Razzleberry sponge dauber that we've used the last several days, and I am going to color my cardstock. I'm not going to waste my cardstock or get a whole sheet of cardstock out for just a couple of punches. So I haven't re-inked the sponge dauber. I'm just coloring over with the sponge dauber, and there we have it. And I'm going to use a little more hand sanitizer because I really don't want. My daughter's like, your nail beds are so dry. I'm like, I know, because I use hand sanitizer. I'm constantly washing my hands. So next we're going to stick this right on top here. And it is okay for children to get upset and have feelings. They need to know this. So I thought that was a good little, you know, thing. So there is our second bookmark. So I'm going to set that one aside with the other. Now, bookmark 3, 4, and 5 are these. And You Are Every Bit of Wonderful is from the celebration set. Wow, I got 2 celebration items here. One must be from the previous. Let me try to figure that out. Okay, I have Special Moments and Celebrating You. This was the last one. This one was from the previous celebration, but I really liked, let's see, which one is this? It's Okay to Feel the Feels. I'm gonna have to really look. I wish they said which celebration they were from. But this one has You Are Every Bit of Wonderful, and every child is every bit of wonderful, even in their difficultest moments. This is number 2. I'm going to change up this is me playing. I'm going to change up what I stamped them in. So let's go ahead and look at the backs. This is what I had the most fun with. Ta-da! So let's get to, and I will show you. I've showed you all the other day that I cut up all of my card bases in half like this. And then today I went ahead and I cut them all in half, which is 2 1/8. And these are all going to be bookmarks. So let's go ahead and get my cutter, my little guillotine one. Not to get anything in the ink, and we are going to give this a cut so you can see. 2 1/8, which is right there, and that gives me 2 more bookmarks, which I'm sticking in the pile because I already have the ones prepared. So let's get our supplies. Here we go. We have 1 in each color: Soft Succulent, Fresh Freesia, and Bumblebee. Now next you're going to notice that I have 2 strips of a past paper pumpkin here. And yes, I do. And we are using them. So that's for the front of our card. We're going to set those aside. That's for the front of our card too. But we are going to flip these over. And we are going to do this pattern to our bookmarks. So let's get them up here. Now all I did is I put these 3 together roughly like so. Okay, and I have all of my stamps mounted from the only stamp I did not use in this Safari Celebration stamp set so far is the Yay and the Happy Birthday in the Cupcake. You can use this one, or this one yet. But I'm using all of these. Fantastic. Congratulations. You are so amazing. You did it. The little splotch, the little leaf, and let's celebrate. And we are simply going to be stamping. Can you see all this? Let's make sure we get it in there. Okay. So this is Soft Suede, which is one of the colors. And I am simply, it's okay that they're not perfectly lined up. I just want to get a little bit of each of them on, let's see, this one needs to go about there. A little bit of each on each of the bookmarks. Next we are going with You Are So, which is stamped in the Rich Razzleberry. And we are going to do the same thing. Maybe there. there, there. Just kind of making my own DSP there. So that one's all done. Set that aside. Next, we are going to be bringing in the soft succulents, and that is the word amazing. If I can find amazing. Nope, that's you did it, and you did it is, oh, you did it is a soft succulent. And I'm like, okay, where did I go? Now, I want them going upside down. Kind of like graffiti. And I want this one going this way, and I'm gonna pop a bit of it there. So that's that one. Trying to keep my ink colors where they're with the stamp blocks with them. Next, we're bringing in Fantastic, and I like that in the bright bumblebee. So once again, let's see. We are going to bring those two together, I think, and turn it upside down. Kind of like that. And a little bit there. Just popping a little color here and there. All right. That's that one. And we're bringing in the Pear Pizzazz, which I haven't used a whole lot for this one, but we are using two of it. We're using the leaf in this color and the amazing. And I got a little bit there. So we are putting amazing there. There. And I want some there. And I really kind of want a bit there. That one has two, basically trying to get, let's turn this one sideways like so. Okay, I'm not worried that they're not perfect. Now, oh, the leaf. Yes, we're bringing in the leaf, and we're just kind of filling in where maybe we still have one more saying to go. We don't want any up there, but there. We got to clean that one off in a second. Next, we are bringing in, excuse me, the Fresh Freesia, and that one is the Let's Celebrate. I was going to use this other one from one of the other two stamp sets, but I decided not to. It's got a little wonky there, so let's pop that back on there. And this is in Fresh Freesia. Where for this one? There. We'll put a full one there and some there. And I bet a little there. Okay. So next we're going to bring in our little leaf again, and we are going to use it in the Fresh Freesia. So Fresh Freesia. Fresh Freesia to cover up where I put my thumbprint in it. And I think we have enough to do another color. So I think we're going to go with soft. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, I forgot. The splotches are in soft white. I'm like, something is missing here. So this one we are stamping off. Just popping little bits of splotchiness on our bookmarks here. More or less, it's up to you what you want to do. You know, have a play. It's fun to stamp. At least I enjoy it. Thinking something needs to go right there. Let's see what we got. Nope, we're going to leave it because I just don't want to ruin what I've started. Okay. I'm setting my stamp pads back where they belong. Now we're going to flip these over. And at the top of these, that's what we're going to do the You Are... this one here. You are every bit of wonderful. Now, like I said, I'm not happy with the soft suede on all of them. So let's see what... This one, it looks good. So, because, you know, some boys may not like the purples. And so I'm trying to get that right there. Don't need the Stampin' Pierce mat for the red rubber, but it's okay. So that one's done. Next, we're going to bring in the soft suede, and we are going to change the color up on this one. And this one, we're going to go with, trying to think, I know I want to change it up. Let's go ahead and go with the Rich Razzleberry. Oh, definitely shows up so much better. I'll show you the difference. Look at this. That and this. Much better. So, next we have the soft suede. And this is what it was. And I had it crooked, so we're going to work on that one. And what color do y'all think we should do it in? I don't like... We're going to go in soft succulent on soft succulent. Because I don't want to get out another color. It's soft, but it's better than the soft suede. Okay, so that's cleaned off. And I will close my ink pads up in a minute. Let's get to what we did here. Now, I have my, you saw my dragonfly punch. And we are just going to, I punched out some from an envelope, and we are just going to glue these down. Kind of an X, a dot, and a dot. And I'm going to glue these coming downwards. And you know, what do you see in the safari with everything else? You see dragonflies. So it wasn't too far out of thing. I just needed another image. So let's put that one aside. Oh, no, we're going to finish it. I was like, we're going to glue all of our dragonflies on. So this is a strip of an envelope from our safari collection. And it is 5 3/4 by 3/4 of an inch long. This is from a past paper pumpkin. And I left it that extra long because we're going to snip it off. But I'm just gluing this directly over the top in the center. So there we have it. Leaving a little of the blue, and the blue is Misty Moonlight. There we go. Now, and all I did is I took some snips, and I'm not using my good snips. I'm just cutting up to the middle. I wanted to be careful when I didn't want to get glue on the outside, so I can add a little extra if I need it. I just didn't want it all over here. So snip in the middle, and it just added a little bit more. Use some more of the product that came in the kit. Okay, and this we're just gonna glue straight down the middle, pop it on our bookmark, and we added some of these faux sea glass, and I know I said I wanted to keep them flat, but it did need a little bit of interest on these, so just popping them down. Making sure they're all down there because I'm missing some. Here, need one more. Okay, so there's that one, and that is completely done. Next, we are going to bring in this card, so much better. And we're going to do the same thing. And like I said, I wanted, this kit is being used for bookmarks. Even the bag. And I'm going to be sitting here when this video is done, continuing to use bits and pieces to create bookmarks with these, and then deliver them tomorrow to Sandhill Elementary, the library. And children can choose their bookmarks or however what the librarian wishes to do that. Making sure it's all glued down. All right. Oh, there's the little faux glass that fell off its glue. There we go. And we need 2 yellow ones once again from, oh, I need one more. Come to me. From an envelope. All the different ways you can use their envelopes. We're going to put one there. These are both going the same direction. You know, you could make these as elaborate or as simple, like I have, as you want. I have chosen to do the simple route just because I know they will not last. Okay, I lost my sea glass again. I was trying to put it back on its little glue dot. There. Afraid maybe. I'm like, why am I saving these? I need to use them. So that's another reason why. Gives a little bit of interest. So last bookmark, and it is this one, and I really do like this one. I like the brightness of the colors. And this again is scrap, the little butterflies. I'm going to, this time though, sponge them, I think, in soft succulent. I didn't do that before because I was just like, okay, let's put them on there. There we go, all glued down. Snip in the middle, 2 snips from the side. And I now have used up all of these banners from a previous paper pumpkin. This is the last of them. So don't throw away those extra pieces, even if they're in a language you don't use. Save them, use them for something else. Okay, so let's see, where are my other, there's, oh, I got 2 in white. Let's do these 2 in soft succulent, and I'm looking for my sponge dabba. And once again, I'm not re-inking this. I am just going over with the previous ink that is still in the sponge on top. Okay. And we are going to glue these. Like so. Where is this one? Guess we could have done them in rich raspberry too. I kind of like the softness of the soft succulent on there. And some more sea glass, faux sea glass that is. We're just going to put those up here near the words. Oh, if I can get it off my finger. So there you have it. Let me move this aside, and I'll show you the bookmarks we made today. There is that one. This one. And that one. And then our other 2. Oh, they're over here. It's okay to feel the feels, and this dragonfly one, and they're all going to go into my wonderful container. And by the time I get done with the rest of all those strips I cut, this will be nice and a good amount of bookmarks to deliver. So thank you for watching Allie's Wonderland Creations. Give me a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed the video. If bookmarks were not your thing, I think it's just a great way to use scraps and give back to your community. So sorry if this wasn't your cup of tea, but it's right up my alley and something I've been wanting to do, and I appreciate your support of my channel. So keep crafting out there, YouTube. Bye now.